Well, here on SSPTV News, we look for interesting stories during COVID, and we found one with Leslie Moyer. She is the founder of Greater Hazleton Foodie fan page on Facebook. So, Leslie, thanks for joining us here on SSPTV.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me about this page. How did it come about? Why did you feel it was necessary to create this fan page?
Well, actually, I've been in the restaurant industry much of my adult life. And recently, I've been filling in for a friend who their restaurant needed some help. And I had noticed that I didn't know of the existence of the restaurant prior to her asking me. So I thought, there must be other places out there that I don't know about. And I've lived in the area my entire life. So I thought it might be helpful to start like a food fan page that fans could share foods they love and people could learn about restaurants that are in our area that we don't know about.
So you created this page just a couple days ago, and how has the response been?
Overwhelming. I can't believe how many people have joined the group, how many people are sharing menus and pictures, and they seem to be really enjoying seeing the food and finding new places. So I'm really hopeful that it's helping the businesses in our area.
So what do you hope to accomplish through the page, and what are some of the items that people can see on the page?
I'm hoping to accomplish keeping places in business, especially during this time where restrictions are keeping people away, and yet these places need our help and we want them to be around for the longevity. So I'm hoping that we can keep that going, and we can also see menus on our group. So instead of going to 100 different pages, you can come to one group, go to an album, see the menus, and order right from there.
What are some of the neat things that you've seen on the page? I've scrolled through and I've kind of invited some people that I know that own restaurants to the page, because I know as things change with the rules of how many people you can have inside, what are the rules for outside, if you can drink alcohol at a bar, are those things listed through the restrictions of each restaurant?
We're starting to do that. We've asked when people add menus or pictures to try to add as much information as possible. Because some people are just looking for takeout, some people are looking for a place to go in and dine or sit outside and relax. So we're asking people to share that information. We know it's hard for sometimes business owners to get out there on every marketing avenue possible. So we're asking fans to get involved, and they are. So as the page grows, we're going to adapt it, make it a little easier of access, add different albums, but we're still working.
People love to post pictures of their food, so I'm sure, like, as we're looking at different pictures, it just makes me hungry going to the page.
Absolutely. Yes, it's working. I know it was an instantaneous thing for the restaurant that I was working at that day. We had people calling minutes after the page was created. So I'm hoping it's working that well for other businesses as well.
Being in the industry of restaurant and hospitality, I'm sure you've seen the challenges facing restaurants and hotels in 2020.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's unlike anything we've ever seen before. But we all have to do our part to try to get things handled. Unfortunately, it's the restaurant industry that seems to be taking the brunt of it. But everybody still has to eat. So, get that takeout, go in and go with whatever you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable eating in and you're practicing social distancing and, following the restaurant guidelines, you're helping these businesses.
If someone wants to join the fan page, again, it's Greater Hazleton Foodie fan page, and they can just search that and find that on Facebook.
Absolutely, yes. And it's open to anyone local. We recommend positivity. We're just trying to keep these restaurants going. So we're trying to monitor the best we can. But we just want, we want the best for these businesses.
Well, we thank you for forming it, and hopefully, again, the public will support local as much as possible. Again, if you're watching your budget, even if you can order out once a week or eat somewhere once a week, that is definitely helping the local economy, and it's keeping the doors open for these local restaurants.